Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I've got for you another easy cookie recipe that uses only one bowl and comes together within minutes. These red velvet chocolate chip cookies not only look really tempting but taste so good. They are slightly crispy on the outside and really fudgy on the inside, somewhat like a red velvet brownie. These are definitely my go-to cookies when I'm feeling lazy but still craving for something sweet. And the best part is that these cookies are eggless and they still taste so good. They are so fudgy. So let's not waste any more time and let's get started. First, I'm going to prepare a flaxegg. If you're comfortable with using an egg, you can use that also. But if not, you can add 1 tablespoon of flaxseed powder, crushed flaxseed powder, and add 3 tablespoons of water to it. Give it a mix and keep it aside for about 10 to 15 minutes until it becomes gelatin-like. Now in a bowl, I'm taking 1/4 cup of breakfast sugar or castor sugar and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. You can use total white sugar or total brown sugar also, but the result might vary. To that, I'm adding 6 tablespoons of melted butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. If you're using salted butter, you can skip the salt in the recipe. And you can see our flaxegg is ready, and now I'm gonna add that. If you're using an egg, you can add it at this stage. This cookie recipe is as easy as it gets. You just have to throw in all the ingredients and mix them together and you're done. Whisk everything together until the sugar is dissolved. I prefer and highly recommend using both the types of sugar because that is what will give your cookies the perfect texture. It will make your cookies crispy on the outside and really chewy on the inside, which is what makes them the best cookies. It might take a little time to dissolve the sugar, but it will be worth it. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Now I'm adding half a teaspoon of vinegar. You won't be able to taste it, but the recipe requires it. If you don't have vinegar, you can add lemon juice also. Now I'm gonna add some red gel food color. I highly recommend using gel food colors because they are highly concentrated and they don't change the consistency because one drop will do the trick. But if you're using liquid colors, the consistency might vary because you'll need a lot of it. So the color looks fine right now. I'm gonna add in the dry ingredients. I'm using 1 cup of plain flour. To that I'm adding 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Cocoa powder will give your cookies the really nice and distinct red velvet flavor. Also use light cocoa powder if that's available, otherwise dark one is also fine, but light is preferable. Now use a spatula to mix everything together until it comes into a dough. After mixing the dry ingredients, because we have cocoa powder in the recipe and it is necessary, you cannot skip it. This is what will give your cookies a really nice flavor. So after adding the dry ingredients, the color will change slightly. As you can clearly see, it's become brownish. So you might need to add in a few more drops of color, so you can adjust according to the color you want. I wouldn't recommend using beetroot for adding the color because it will completely change the flavor and you won't get that distinct red velvet flavor that you're looking for. So the color still doesn't look really appealing to me, so I'm gonna add 1 more drop of red food color to get that perfect red color. And after mixing, it looks something like this. The color looks perfect. Now I'm adding 1/3 cup of toasted chopped hazelnuts and the same quantity of chocolate chips. I'm using both white and dark. You can use any one you prefer. You can even replace hazelnuts with almonds or cashews or walnuts or anything you prefer. Now mix everything using a spatula until it's well combined. The hazelnuts not only give your soft cookies a crunch but also add a really nice flavor. It might look like I've added a lot right now, I know, I can see that, but it's not. Once you mix it in and once you bake the cookies, it's just perfect. Please do not alter the recipe, add just as much as I'm telling you to. You can increase it slightly if you want to, but just don't decrease it. And that's it, our red velvet chocolate chip cookie dough is ready, and now I'm gonna let it chill for about 30 minutes. You can bake them directly also, but the result is so much better after chilling. I've scooped them out on a baking tray lined with a silicone mat and I'm gonna bake it at 170 degrees Celsius for about 18 to 20 minutes. Please don't overbake it. The cookies will spread slightly, so keep them apart. I placed a few white chocolate chips on the cookies before baking them and you can see they look so beautiful. They spread the perfect amount, keeping the cookies slightly crisp and fudgy. And I absolutely love these cracks on top, makes the cookies look so much more prettier. You can use dark chocolate chips as well, but white chocolate chips really stand out on the red color and makes the cookies even more appealing. But that's just my choice, you can do whatever you like. So our red velvet chocolate chip cookies are ready. They look so beautiful and they taste even better. So let's try it out. Just look at that perfect size. I used 1 tablespoon to measure the scoops, and you can do the same if you want this size. And look at that fudginess. Look at that dense center. It looks just like a cake. Fresh cookies just out of the oven, still slightly warm, are like a blessing, and trust me, you need to try it out. This recipe will give you 10 cookies of this size and they'll be gone within minutes. Have them with a glass of milk or a cup of coffee and your evening is sorted. Or morning, who am I to judge? But I'm definitely there to tell you that these cookies will become your favorite. Do try it out and let me know in the comment section how you like it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon so that you never miss any video. I'll see you next time.